What's up guys, Segrix here, back for another video. Today we'll be looking at, yet again, another farmhouse. I believe we are in Ohio. Should be, I think it's either Coshocton County or I think it's near, Nelly. I think it's either Nelly or Warsaw in Coshocton County. Currently on the original road. It's probably like 120, 130 years old now. Currently 80 degrees outside. As promised, I got another video out. So I'm exploring this area. A lot of people have requested for me to explore Coshocton County. So that's what I'll pretty much be doing today. I am aware that there's a lot of houses out here. It just takes a while for me to find them. Thankfully, I've been to this one in April or May of this year, so it's actually right there. Currently sitting in the field of what used to be farmland. Currently doesn't exist no more, it's just grass. It's no longer farmland. I believe it's 3:38 right now. This is pretty much the last stop of the day for me, since obviously I gotta drive all the way back home. Probably like 100 miles back home. It's no problem, but it's alright. I do like all the grass though. It's very grassy. This house was supposedly built around the 1800s. I can cross this first. Okay. Since I saw it on the 1870s map, you can obviously assume that it was built before 1870. So you guys are always free to judge or assume a build date. I just go off of my own calculations. I'm not sure if you guys can even see it. If the sun was just pointed this way or that way, it would have been better. But based off the thumbnail, you can pretty much get a gist of what it looks like. It's just a casual colonial style. I just like how it sits on a hill. It is definitely overgrown. Might have a better glimpse on the other side, since the sun is beaming directly on it. There's an old biker here. It's probably been there for a few years. Seeing that's flipped over and submerged to the ground. This is probably the driveway right here. Either this one, no, it was that one right there, yeah. That was the driveway. Yeah, I got a build date. Not sure if it's correct. Should be either 1850 or 1860. It's pretty much just like the majority of my houses I find. It's pretty common because we are in Ohio. And Ohio houses are pretty old to start with. They're all the early settler houses. It is pretty tall though, the house. pretty much a straightforward colonial style house. There isn't really a whole much in there, but it's still cool to look at. Definitely gonna see the centering chimney right there. It's pretty common in older colonial houses. Would have been a nice backyard as well. Currently used for nothing, sadly. Some farming equipment right here. Not sure if you guys can see it, but I do see some, I call those fish scales on the roof. I'm not sure if you can even see it because the camera quality is crap. That's alright. What's this? Looks like this was probably a shed or something. A tiny shed. Nope, wire nails. Here's some farming equipment that I just showed. Alright, let's take a step inside. Actually, before that, you can see how it has the typical sandstone foundation right here. Right here, this is the original foundation, sandstone. As per usual, pretty common in these houses. Pretty much common everywhere, actually. Don't know if I can get a square nail out of here. Supposedly 1860 was the start of wire nails. And all I see is wire nails on here. So there could be a possibility that this was built in 1860. Or probably 1870, because if it was 1850, then there will probably be square nails. Sounds about right. Alright, yeah, let's step in the step trap. Right here. Let's not try to fall in this hole right here. Standing directly on this beam. You can see the floor's weaker here. I can at least get a picture that goes right here. It goes right here, over here, so. Oh. Floor's cracking. I mean, there isn't really much in here. This was obviously the kitchen. Not the original door. Watch my step. Generally speaking, these floors are very sturdy for their age. This was looks like a 90s or early 2000s TV. Not to mention, I actually don't know when this place was abandoned. We're about to find out, actually. I never really had the chance to fully analyze this place. Yeah, that's like an early 2000s TV. This looks just about the same. There could be a build date on this, but I'm not certain for that. I'm not gonna bother. Looks like a extension for what would have been a what was a wood burn stove or heater. Maybe there would have been a pipe right there, a wood burn stove or range stove. What is that right here? That's how they got the heating. I see a tie rod. What is this? Is this a tie rod? I don't know. This looks like a tie rod, but I could be wrong. Maybe I shouldn't touch that. Well, it did have electricity for starters. You can see the original wallpaper right there. Watch my step for all the holes in the floor. And there is a basement, so yeah, if I fall, then I might be stuck if I fall. Yeah, I'll probably be stuck. Yeah. Yep, there's a basement. Actually, wait, I do see a square nail. There's a square nail right here. Square nail. I think this could be a square nail too. Well, I'm learning, so we'll see as we go. Continue to watch our step, that's all. See some water damage for what is rotting there, so this would have been part of the kitchen. It's probably not best to step over here. But I really do want to see a build date. I mean, a abandoned date. Oh, this is 2010 on this. This is not crazy old. All of those say 2010. Interesting. There's a bird's nest right there. This wall. This would have been a chandelier lighting right here. Bird's nest on top. You can definitely see the wainscoting. That's right here is wainscoting. It goes all the way around. Blue wainscoting with just some light green or light blue. It's a nice little theme going on. You can see the wallpaper. Oh. Oops. Yeah, you can see the wallpaper right here. I think this part I might need my flashlight. For sure. Always gotta pull this thing out. That's alright. Alright, flashlight. This is pretty much a living room right here. Fireplace. Is this thing dying? Oh, never mind. Okay, yeah. Living room. There's definitely a lot of renovations going on with this place. Seems like they ran out of money and gave up. Here's some old sofas. Looks like that's from the 60s. Should be 60s. I know it looks pretty old. I know this is old as well. You can obviously tell. Someone threw a brick at it. It's such a shame. Yeah, this is pretty cool right here. This is pretty vintage. Vintage sofa. It's like 50s or so. I could be wrong. Here's another one right here. If you do like that red and white theme to it. Do want to see what's in this right here. Okay, now we got a date. This is 2005. I mean, we already know this is kind of recent still. Sort of, but... Yeah, this is Coshocton, so it is correct. Nothing much was happening so far. This was after 9/11. So yeah, I got the date correct. It is 2005. Probably explains this right here. That's gross. I have to watch my step for that hole in the floor. This, I don't know what's going on here. Like, was this actually, this felt like this was the porch. This was definitely the porch. Right here. 100% there was a porch here, and it's gone. And I guess the owner tried to turn it into one of those enclosed porches. He almost got it, but looks like it's in bad shape now. Looks like it can collapse pretty soon. I see another doorway right here. I don't know if this is original or not. Let's see here. Balance off of this. I'm like right on top of this thing. Okay, yeah. I think this was the original doorway. Unless this had two doors, which is common, but... Oh, no. This was that. There was definitely two doors here. Most likely two doors. I was just curious. Looked kind of suspicious to me. But oh well. Let's carry on. Let's watch our step going around here. This would have been either a bedroom or living room. Could have been parlor. Most houses had two parlors back then. Don't know that this is not the original color. Yeah, this is definitely another living room. I can already tell by that window. There's some mattresses. I don't really see much in here. Oh, what's that? I can't really get up there. I'm too short. I'm sure you guys can read it from up here. For whatever it says. Oh, in all of the world there is no better friend than you. I think that's what it says. Pretty interesting. It's an old receiver or something. What is this called again? I know that truckers be using this. I forgot what it's called. Because I haven't seen one in a while. Walkie-talkie. Right here. I'm not sure if I want to step over here. Oh, might as well. Just slowly hop over. Alright. It is definitely hot in here. I'm already sweating. Fortunately, most of these houses back then had no AC. They would all be sitting on the porch right now. This was before AC existed. It's starting to trigger my allergies. Oh, there's no rim lock. Alright, that's pretty interesting. Ignore me, let's move that door around. It goes upstairs. Here's just an old dresser. This probably is from the 2000s or 90s. Alright, let's go upstairs. You know, upstairs is gonna be pretty smelly. Last time I was here, I was just wheezing. That's how bad it smelled. Strange how they took the rim lock off of that. Oh, crunchy, crunchy. Very crunchy. I'm stepping on all this insulation. I've already been up here, so I know it's safe. Except for that spot right there. Ooh. Ooh. There's a critter in here. I'm not surprised. This would have been her bedroom. You can see a lot of handwriting for all the people who've been here over the years. Assuming that this place has been abandoned since 2005, which has been 20 years from now. You see some writing on the walls, which we'll take a look at. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish, but have everlasting life. John 3:16. Interesting. I'm not really a follower of God, but still pretty interesting. They wrote it on here. I don't know what that one says. This world is not only home. What? Hold on. This world, I can't read this cursive. Hold on. Alright. This world is something not my home. I don't know. Declare his glory amongst the nations, his wonder among all peoples. Psalm 96:3. Be still and know that I am God. Alright. I accept that. God dang it. I highly doubt I'm gonna get Colonial out of this. That's definitely the original wallpaper right there. That's 100% the original wallpaper right here. That's so cool. This was definitely the original insulation too. It was just all wood right here. Wow. That's how houses were built as well. It's so fun exploring these old places. Let's ignore my allergies. This is pretty crafty right here. Like a fence railing of some sort. Alright, let's head to the next room. Let's show you this one right here. I mean, there wasn't really much in here, but still gonna look at it anyways, because why not? This is obviously a bedroom. I'm most likely certain a kid lived here. You see the little baby crib right here? There's some more writing right there on the wall. Sure, I'll take a look at. And that's a pretty cool door. I didn't see that last time I was here. Definitely another ornate door. It's definitely 1880s or 1900s. We'll find out. Ornate for sure. Some ribbons right here that goes around. That's cool. There's definitely would have been glass right there. Such a cool door. Wonder where it would have been at. Let's take a look at that writing. So I watch my step. I think this is the same writing. Interesting. Not really going to dig in too much as to what's on the floor because it's just all rubbish. I definitely have those allergies. Every time it gets October, I start sneezing like crazy, which I've been trying to avoid on. I've been trying to avoid it on camera. This is the last room I can show. There is a wasp in here. Oh god! Oh god! Oh! Oh, it's going that way. Last room I can show, which is another bedroom. Another hole right there for a heater. Oop, car is squeaking. I like how there's a lot of windows in here. Brings out all the lighting. This is pretty cool. I don't know what this is. I wasn't born in this era, but I can tell it's steel tech. I'm sure some of millennials in here might know what this is, but I don't, sadly. This is just a box for it, because there ain't really much in here besides for some more rubbish. There's also this right here. Interesting. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it for this place. Might do a time capsule for the next one. It always just depends on what area I'm in. I'll try to aim for a time capsule video. But yeah, generally now speaking, we have a grasp of build date for this place and just when it was abandoned. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this short video, even though it's going a bit over 30 minutes now. Should be easy for me to edit. That's fine. Now that there's a recording of this place can now rest in peace. Now that's digitally preserved forever. Not to sound weird, but that's kind of pretty much true for this place. Because most of these houses will obviously disappear. There looks to be another room I haven't seen yet. What's this? What is this? I don't know what's in. I have no clue what's in here, but this is a bathroom. Is this a seat? No. Yeah, this is some sort of little closet, I guess. I thought this was going to be a bathroom. There's actually no bathroom in here. This whole entire house has no bathroom. So I guess there was definitely an outhouse outside. Don't exist no more. Alright, I'm gonna head outside now, wrap up the video. Yep. Easy peasy. See if there's anything out here in the back of the house. I had to see some more rubbish. Would have been a nice place to metal detect. Definitely a cool place to metal detect. I'll probably do that in the future. See what we can find here. But yeah, I'm gonna get going now, head home. Pretty much wraps up my exploration for today, since this was the last house. This was the last house, heading back home, so now I can enjoy my 100-mile drive. Let's do one more walk around from the outside. Let's take a look from the front. I'm really loving this scenery. It's so pretty and peaceful. Got the sun shining in my face. Okay, never mind. But yeah, I think that wraps up for everything, so I'm gonna end the video now. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe for more. I'll try to aim for another video next week on my next off day. So expect something good again. Though I'm sure you guys already enjoyed this one too, since all my videos are peaceful. No modern urbex stuff. It's just old-fashioned urbex. Generally, that's how it's supposed to be, I guess. But yeah, this is Zekrix. I shall see you in the next one. Bye-bye.